if you're on the production line, the people in Toyota are the best in the world. I mean, bar none. I mean, they're the best people in that. If they're following the teachings of Ono and Toyota production system in the context of what they are doing, which is putting cars together, they are the best in the world. They have the best tools, the best people, the best training. They are exceptionally good at doing that. But as you start to walk away from the production line, the further away you get, even a few meters away, the application of that knowledge starts to become less. To actually transform an organization, it has to be holistic. You cannot just go into one, whether it's the production line or whether it's an IT group or whether it's a financial group, whatever. You can't just go in there and fiddle around a little bit and teach them Scrum and go, well, hey, we're all transformed, we're all Agile now. Because actually delivering products and services involves the whole organization, not just a piece of the organization. So there's a lot more to transforming the way we do work. Nokia was one of the first companies to implement Scrum and to be Agile. And the Scrum but test, I'm doing Scrum but, or however, that was developed by Nokia. Yet the problem was that there was a few technical folks running around being super duper agile, but the organization had no agility. There was no organizational agility. There may have been team agility. There was definitely very little product agility, and there was no organizational agility. The challenge is that these tools on their own are not going to transform an organization, and they tend to be deployed in operational areas. So if you take an organization, they'll deploy them in the IT division and say, hey, techie folks, go do some techie stuff using Scrum. But then the rest of the organization doesn't change the way they work. So you've got all this executive leadership and middle management working in the old-fashioned linear approaches, and you've got these technical folks running around doing some complex adaptive system sort of work, and they expect these things to mix like oil and water, and alas, they don't. It doesn't work like that. But if you decide you want to implement some agile sort of tools and techniques, this has got to be organizational. It has to be viewed holistically. And if it doesn't, it won't work. Transformations fail because the whole organization is not involved. And typically the leadership are not engaged and are not participatory and actually actively fight to defeat the changes. And it was Peter Drucker who said, if I quote this correctly, any innovation in a corporation will stimulate the corporate immune system to create antibodies that destroy it. And unless the system starts to change holistically, we will fail.